Okay, very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are joining us from today. For those of you who don't know me already, my name is Melvin Xavier, one of the directors and co-founders at Emerge, the Freight Alliance for Africa and the Middle East. On behalf of our team, a very warm welcome to our second familiarization meet. Before I begin, if I may request you all to switch to a speaker view. The speaker view allows you to view the proceedings in a larger screen, especially for you to enjoy the presentations that we have prepared for you today. I would also request you all to turn on your cameras. We want to see you, and also for the other delegates to know who you are. Naturally, in a virtual setting, the very least that we want to do is to be able to see each other and make the most of this opportunity. So our meeting today will last for about 45 minutes. Now, I know that during COVID, we were hosting several online events a month. However, ever since travel has now opened up, Zoom seemed not as relevant anymore. So seeing you all turn out in such numbers is special. A huge thank you to each one of you for being here. So to start the program, I'd like to break the ice a little and get ourselves introduced to one another with an open mic session where I will call some of you out. And if you could just quickly introduce yourself, your company, and where you're from, and maybe tell us also about your specialization, that would be great. All right, so let me see who is here today. Naturally, I'm only able to pick up from the ones that have your cameras open. So let me see, Jane, you want to quickly come in? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and come in. Yes, Jane, go ahead. We still can't hear you.
Good morning, everybody, or good evening, good afternoon, depending where you are. My name is Jane Wakeling. I work for Atlantic Pacific Global Logistics based in the UK. And I'm interested into sort of looking into this market moving forward for next year for our sort of prospects and forecasting, etc. So joining here today is a good opportunity to just meet you all and just to see how it works and yeah, to gain some good insight into the market. So
okay, fantastic. Welcome. We're happy to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Gerard, my friend, take it away. Unmute yourself. And
good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to everybody. Quick one. I am Gerard Goh. Some of you, if not most of you, already know me. I am from JGL Logistics in Singapore, also in Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia, and Myanmar. Happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me. Look forward to getting to know everybody and catching up again. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Fantastic. Yeah, you're quite popular around the world, so I'm sure people know you. All right, Ionela, you want to quickly unmute yourself and come in?
Hi, everyone. I'm Ionela. I'm from Romania, and I'm very happy to be here with you. I'm in this meeting with my partner, Daniela.
Hi, everyone.
And we are considering this network to extend our opportunities for new markets. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Melvin, for allowing us to join you in this meeting.
Fantastic. Good to have you here. Who else can I see? Beza Thug, do you want to come in?
Hi, Melvin.
Unmute yourself.
Hi, Melvin. This is Mahesh from India, Greenwich Meridian.
Hi, Mahesh.
Thanks for inviting for this meeting. Greetings to all. As a Greenwich, we are 2 decades in the market and looking for the consolidation for across the country and even abroad in Asian market as well as in Gulf, Australia, all these places. So, again, thanks for inviting for this meeting and looking forward for your opportunity.
Good to have you here. Thanks. So I was trying to call out Beza Thug. I saw you on the screen. Are you still here with us? You want to unmute yourself? Quickly come in and tell us where you're from. Introduce your company. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, nice to meet you again. And this is Beza. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity to give me a chance to talk. Thank you, and that's all. I'm from Turkey, Grand Logistics.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, fantastic to have you here with us. Thank you for joining. Anna, you want to quickly unmute yourself and come in?
Hi, good day, everyone. I'm Anna from Taiwan, and this is very new to me. So I'm very glad to join this meeting today. And we're from Taiwan, Taipei, Taiwan, and we have a branch offices in Shanghai. Our company have been built more than 30 years, so we're very professional and experienced. So welcome everyone to check with us, no matter, especially for the inquiry from Taiwan.
Nice.
Thanks.
Good to have you. We have another Anna, so I'm going to have her as well, as she was getting ready to unmute herself. So go ahead.
Yes, hello everybody. I am Anna from Solibra, Turkey. I am very happy to meet all of you, and I am waiting to hear more about the network.
Okay, great, fantastic. I see Adi Tidar. Do you want to come in, unmute yourself and say a quick hello to everyone?
Well, good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Adi Tidar from Eastline in Israel, freight forwarding company, established in 1986.
Nice.
Working in all aspects of the logistics, air, ocean, import, export, customs clearance, very large NVOCC activity, own
Nice.
NVOCC. Yeah, just myself, only 40 years in this business. So
Oh, wow. Nice. It's a lot of experience in the room.
Yes, still alive.
Fantastic.
Good to see you guys.
Good to have you with us today, sir. Thanks for joining. All right, I would have liked to take some callers from the Africa region, but I see them, the screens are not on, so they're probably shy or don't want to say hello. I'm going to take one last caller before we get to the program. Helke Hager, am I pronouncing that correctly? If I'm not, you can come in and pronounce it the right way and tell us a little bit. Go ahead.
Now, it doesn't make any sense to give my name because it's too difficult for most of the people. So,
Try us.
Hilke Hager from the Netherlands.
Okay, fantastic.
We are a company called Wings on Board, and we do only hand carry, onboard courier hand carry.
Nice.
We globally we only work for freight forwarders, and we have 2,600 couriers under contract globally in 120 countries. So our customer and our goal is to be part of networks, because these are the freight forwarders requests. So we have control tower in Bombay, Amsterdam and Miami, but these are purely control tower for 24/7. So pure hand carry, and that's it.
Thank you, sir, for joining us as well. Okay, great. Thank you very much, all of you that came in. I will now move on to our network introduction video. This is a short 5-minute presentation where you get to hear what we are all about and the team behind it. So here it is. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm Melvin Xavier, one of the directors and co-founders at Emerge Freight Alliance.
On behalf of the team, it is our pleasure to welcome you to our orientation meet.
Here, you will learn everything that you need to know about our network. Before I begin with introducing the network to you, let me guide you through the agenda for today.
Today's meet will last about 40 minutes with the following program. After my presentation about Emerge, we will have an open Q&A to answer all your questions about our network, followed by the keynote presentation. To start with, RW Solutions is a network management company that was founded in Hong Kong in 2002 and has its operations in the Philippines. We currently have 8 freight forwarding networks that are into industry niches.
Our networks are focused on the handling capabilities of forwarders, from perishables, pharma, and NVOCC to geographical interests like Africa, Middle East, and even Latin America. By hosting specialized groups, our members engage in more meaningful business that caters to their specific strengths.
At present, we have over 1,000 members from 100 countries under the RW umbrella. Emerge Freight Alliance is a specialized network of forwarders with a shared interest for Africa and the Middle East. Emerge has 38 member offices with over 200 interested specialized forwarders from 67 countries. Now, let me jump straight to the benefits of being part of Emerge. Emerge is virtually represented in every corner of the globe, and by being part of the network, you will enjoy instant access to freight partners that you can rely your business on. Being part of Emerge means that you will work with trusted, screened, and reliable members from Africa and the Middle East, which I believe is the #1 concern while dealing with partners from this region. Every member application undergoes a due diligence to screen the company's financial stability, market reputation, sales strength, and length in operation.
All members are likewise subjected to our standard code of ethics and guidelines of the network, which must be followed and adhered to at all times.
In addition, Emerge offers payment security for all members as an added layer of security when working within the group. The network has a payment protection program with $5,000 for immediate dispute protection, which will then increase to $10,000 depending on the years of your stay within the network. Through our conferences, we reduce your costs of travel as Emerge will conduct our annual partnership meets in different countries. In this meeting, you will be able to meet and build contacts with hundreds of agents in one place. The annual conferences and meetings must be attended by our founding members to fortify the relationships with the members. We attend various trade shows where we promote Emerge and our agency list. Our favorite events are the FIATA, the Intermodal, and the Freight Summit. During these expos, we showcase our network and offer social activities at the event for our members.
Our agency list is unique as it highlights the key strengths of our members in handling freight in Africa and the Middle East. By joining Emerge, you will already know that all partners that are part of the network are interested in developing their freight business with Africa and the Middle East.
Emerge will also have an information environment which will provide access to exclusive and up-to-date information amongst our members. We're soon set to launch our first intranet mobile app enabling ease of access right at your fingertips. Finally, I'd like to invite you all to our kickoff meet, which will take place next year, August 21st to the 24th at Hilton Istanbul Bomonti Hotel. Here, you'll have the opportunity to meet with other forwarders who have a shared interest in Africa and the Middle East. More information about the event will be announced soon, so stay tuned. Thank you for your time in attending our orientation meet.
Welcome to Emerge, the Freight Alliance for Middle East and Africa. Stay safe and healthy during these times, and I look forward to welcoming you all in person very soon. Okay, great. I hope that was informative. We are now open to any of your questions in this next segment, which is a live Q&A. Me and my team will do our best to answer them for you. But I'm happy to get the ball rolling by asking a couple of common questions that we get asked. So some of the questions that we get asked include the likes of how many members do you accept per country and how many members do you have in mind? So, well, as a general rule, I can tell you that we accept up to 3 members per country for most countries. However, we have an exception for India, China, and US, where we accept up to 5 members due to their size and geographical size as well as economy. So we feel like it would be best if we kept it at 5 for those regions. If you need any particular information about your country, you could plug it into the chat box and we could always come back to you on that. Another question that we get asked very often is, how do you background check the members in the network? Well, at Emerge, I can tell you that all applications go through a rigorous screening process that includes running the applying member through the FDRS, vetting them through their respective local associations, and also doing a thorough background check through our references. And one more very popular question that we get asked is, how much credit do we provide to the partners and what happens in the case of an eventuality? Well, and this is one of the reasons that why members also join a network like ours is because they're trying to escape the credit default risk. So when you are with a network like Emerge, we of course offer payment protection plan that allows you to work with new members with the assurance, knowing that your money is secure before you can build that relationship and take those decisions by yourself. Okay, great. Do we have any questions? Anything else that you'd like to know? Or would, yeah, Gerard, go ahead.
To start the ball rolling, I have two questions, Melvin.
Go for it.
Question number one,
Yes.
the Freight Alliance for Africa and the Middle East. Can I know the benefits of like for me or for Anna, we're not in Africa and the Middle East. Can I understand better how we fit in? That's my first question. Should I ask my second question as well?
Let me try and answer this for you
Okay.
first, and then we can go to the second part. So as a forwarder that is in Asia or not based out of Africa and Middle East, you have an interest to working with partners in Africa and Middle East that are screened and are reliable and carry a credit worthiness. And that's what our network does for you. We are vetting members in the region so that you know that while you work with them, that your money is secure and that your business is in safe hands. So we're trying to bridge the gap between the members from Africa and Middle East to the rest of the world. Did I answer that?
Yes,
to your
yes, I
satisfaction,
get
or-
the idea now. Thank you.
Okay,
Second
perfect.
question.
Yes.
Sorry, I know we are squeezed for time.
No worries. Go for
I
it.
have on the board on my marking board behind me all the conferences of next year. I
Right.
immediately notice your dates in line with the Freight Summit. Can I know how the meetings will be? Can we know how the meetings will be coordinated, since the Freight Summit is on 22nd to the 25th, also in Istanbul? I guess we'll be in the same hotel.
Yeah, fantastic question. So as you probably know, we are part of the same group, and we're using the Freight Summit as our launching pad. So we're using the Freight Summit as a window for us to host our event. So we will be at the same ballroom, at the same venue, and you will also have additional networking opportunities at that event by not only meeting with members from Emerge, but you'll also have the opportunity to meet members and delegates attending the Freight Summit. So if you were there this year at Bangkok, you would know that we launched another network called the North Star together with the Freight Summit, and members saw value in being able to network with 300 other members from the Freight Summit.
Yep. I was just asking so everybody else knows as well.
Oh, okay, great, thanks. I appreciate
I'll
that.
pass the ball to somebody else. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Do we have any other questions? Okay, I can't really see the screens. Vibha, is that you? Are you trying to say yes? Go ahead, unmute yourself and come in.
Yeah, hi Xavier. I'm Vibha from Delhi, India, Continental Carriers Private Limited. So,
good to have you here.
yeah, same here. And I'm glad to be connected with everyone on this platform. And see, I'm looking after this Middle East and Africa region. So my question is about the reliability. Like, we are a member of different other groups also.
Sure.
So I just need to know about the reliability of the counterparts, all other agents. Other than this, about the payment protection plan, what would be this in Africa, like in African countries? Anyway, just let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the question. So I've answered this partially with Gerard. So every member that comes in from Africa and Middle East, especially, goes through a rigorous screening process to ensure that they have the right business practices in place, they have the right financials in place, which is absolutely probably number one priority while dealing with members in the region. So we're trying to vet them to ensure that that we do the work for you, so that you can work with them with peace of mind, knowing that they are the right partners and also have the right financials in place. About payment security, so we are offering payment security of up to $5,000 the first year, goes up to $10,000 the second year, and then it builds on from there. So And naturally, that's not a lot of money. I know that very quickly the freight bills can go high,
Exactly.
but at least it gives you that window to start working with them, getting to know them better, and then you can always make those decisions yourself. So we're giving you that opportunity to start working.
Okay, all right.
With that
Thanks.
credibility.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Eric. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, any more questions? Would anyone like to come in with a question? I can't necessarily see the hands. I'm going through it. Justin, are you trying to come in?
Oh yeah, sorry, I started looking late. I was in the meeting, so.
No problem. Do you have a question for us?
No, seems like everyone already asked for it, so.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. I see a hand with Farouk. I'll take this one last question before I proceed. Farouk, come in. Maybe you can tell us also introduce yourself and where you're from, and then ask the question.
Thank you very much. That is an excellent platform. And my name is Farouk Salim, and I'm from Pakistan. And we are in the freight forwarding business since 12 years in Pakistan, and we are working with the government agencies and the MNCs as well. So I just have a reservation because a lot of our colleagues already have given them reservation about the payment protection and all that. Obviously, you have the plan in pipeline. This is the main question. But is there any online platform you have created for you can say that the shipments is we are in touch with which country and agent including under the platform of your portal, because a lot of a lot of companies, lot of groups is make just like a WCA, so they have a platform. So do you have make any online platform which we can you can monitor the queries and monitor the agents in and outs for as far as your
Yes, I've understood your question, and thanks for that. So in my presentation that we showed the network introduction video, we spoke about introducing the intranet. This is an application that is developed in-house as part of the RW group, and we've already rolled this out amongst the other networks, and we will roll this out at our launch event in Istanbul. So as we launch our network in Istanbul in August next year, we will also launch the intranet, which will be a complete information portal with access to all the members. It's not just a social platform, but also a business platform where we'll have access to the kind of business that you're doing with each other. I gave you a brief here in the network intro video, but you'll see more of it in the launch event in Istanbul next year. But to answer your question, yes, we are doing this, and it will be in place as we launch it.
So okay. Is the last question? Yes. Is do you have right now how many members you have made for in which country can we know that how much the members in each country right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is transparent information. We're at 38 members as we stand, and we're looking to launch it in Istanbul with at least 60 members. So we have about 50 members that we're profiling at the moment. And I have no doubts that we will easily be at that level as we host our first event in Istanbul.
And so you have a slot for the Pakistan as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, I believe we have one member already, but we are limiting ourselves to 3 members. So we definitely have a space for one more, or maybe even 2.
Perfectly. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you. Viva, I saw your hands up. I will. No, you're okay. Okay, great. Then I will move on, and maybe if you still have any questions, we can always take it in the end if we have a little bit of time. So next up, we have the keynote presentation. This is something, so I prepared a short video on what smart containers are and how it's all set to revolutionize the shipping industry. It's a little bit of a passion where we make videos, me and my partners. So I want to showcase that, and I hope that you see value in this video, a little bit about the future of container. Yes, Yunus, you can roll it. The invention of the modern shipping container, as we know today, is only about 50 years old. Before this, loading, unloading, and handling of cargo from ships was a nightmare.
Most of the cargo was moved using human muscle. Ships would take days to load and unload, sometimes as much time as the ships had spent in sailing from one point to another. Sorting and distribution of cargo manually was time-consuming, labor-intensive, and above everything else, just dangerous. Typically, someone would be killed during these processes every few weeks. So in 1955, when an American businessman named Malcolm McLean began transporting goods directly from trucks to ships in locked container boxes, the world of shipping was ready to be transformed. Dock workers enjoyed safer working conditions and injuries and deaths diminished. Loading and unloading times had dramatically improved and shipping rates were cut in half. He sold his idea to the United States military, who at the time was facing a logistics problem of shipping equipment to Vietnam. Rather than return with empty containers, McLean saw the opportunity to collect payloads from Japan, the world's fastest growing economy at the time. With that, the era of international trade had begun. Today, approximately 60% of the value of all goods transported are shipped in containers. This is a $4 trillion industry. McLean had truly revolutionized world trade.
However, not much has changed since then.
Till date, containers are only visible when they are at the ports and after they are delivered to the consignee. One could only confirm the status of the cargo in these two locations, even if there were security issues during the journey of the cargo. Breakage of seals, theft of cargo, and leaking containers are fairly common in the world of shipping. To add to it, last-moment detours and port delays are now the industry standard.
All these factors can potentially damage the shipment and lead to millions of dollars in lost revenue before the stakeholders have any idea of what's going on with their shipments. And this is especially true with perishables and sensitive cargo.
In fact, a study by WHO estimated that about 1/3 of food produced is lost or wasted globally. That is 1.3 billion tons of food and $1 trillion. A large part of this wastage happens during the supply chain as temperature of products are compromised during the transportation.
So if we can find a way to get this information and react proactively, it would be groundbreaking. Well, what if I told you that there is a way and that this change has already begun?
Smart containers is the next big thing since the invention of the modern containers. Just like smartphones changed the telecommunication industry, smart containers are all set to revolutionize the shipping industry.
So, just what is a smart container?
Smart containers are your average shipping containers, but pre-installed with sensors that are connected to a network. These containers can sense any movement, thereby keeping the cargo safe. The interconnected sensors in the containers collect and transmit data in real time. Collecting such data can help to optimize the supply chain. Sensor data provides precise information about the location of a container, allowing for optimized fleet management that results in less repositioning and more efficient use of fuel. Often, energy is wasted on shipping and repositioning empty containers. Estimates suggest up to $20 billion a year is spent on this activity that leads to unnecessary fuel consumption. Avoiding empty container shipping could allow the industry to reduce carbon emissions by 6 million tons every year. There's more. Tracking containers also allows customers and port operators to predict when ships will arrive at their destination, preventing bottlenecks in the supply chain. However, for me, the number one use case will come in the handling of perishables and food. How? Well, these sensors are not just about GPS tracking. These technologies can do a lot more. They can collect and remit information about temperature and humidity levels inside the container. That's not it. They can also regulate conditions within the container. Think about that for a moment. Stakeholders will now have the ability to adjust temperature and humidity levels inside the container while the cargo is in transit. Let's take the example of bananas. Transporting bananas over long distances is a challenge. When exposed to oxygen, fruits continue to ripen. However, with the new technology in the smart airtight containers, atmospheric conditions can be controlled precisely. These sensors allow shippers to carefully monitor and control the amounts of carbon dioxide, oxygen, and nitrogen at any time in the units during the journey at sea. By controlling the ripening, the system ensures an extended transportation window of up to 45 days and arrival of the bananas in perfect condition for a prolonged shelf life in supermarkets. The ability to automatically adjust conditions is new, and large-scale adoption is still in the works. Naturally, there is still a lot of work to be done, but I'm excited for the future with smart containers that is all set to drive down costs, increase transparency, and lead to better control of shipments.
This video is brought to you by RW Solutions. RW is focused in partnership networking amongst freight forwarders with 1,000 members from 100 countries worldwide.
Okay, fantastic. Me and my partners, as you probably know by now, run a page on Facebook and LinkedIn called The Freight Guys, where we post videos on industry-related topics regularly. So if you like what you just saw, go ahead and follow us on that. Okay, moving on to why should you join us at Emerge now? Well, our usual membership fee is at $2,500 when you join us at our conference. You would pay an additional $1,000 towards the conference fee. So you have the membership fees priced at $2,500, and you have the membership fee, the conference fee at an additional $1,000. However, for all of those that have joined us here today, we're offering a special membership price of $1,500. This includes your 1-year membership fee. It also covers your payment security coverage and 2 free delegate conference passes to attend our launch conference in Istanbul on the 21st of August, 2023. I must also add that your membership clock will officially commence from the date of the first conference. So effectively, you have free membership until we meet in Istanbul. And once you become a member, you will be announced and promoted as part of our exclusive network to a global database of forwarders and amongst members. You'll also be added to our agency list where you can identify the payment habits of our other members. You'll have access to the mobile and web intranet that we spoke about a little bit earlier, which is our exclusive information platform for our members and will be launched at our event in Istanbul. You'll also be added to our WhatsApp community where you can exchange leads, businesses, and interact with other members. And finally, you'll be able to attend our launch event in Istanbul at the Hilton Bomonti from August 21st to the 24th, 2023. That's where you get to meet with other partners face-to-face and where the real magic will happen. And of course, the best part, which was already touched upon by Gerard earlier, was that we are going to be hosting this together with the Freight Summit, which is a leading event globally for forwarders. So you will get to network with over 300 delegates that will be there at that platform as well. So that's pretty it. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you had a good time. We would like to know your feedback on today's virtual meet. And if you could just take a couple of minutes to respond to the Zoom survey that will pop up on your screen now. You should have it on your screens. Just take a moment to respond to them so we know if you are interested in taking this forward with us. I'll leave it with you guys for another 20 seconds. So we've got about half of you responded already, just waiting in on the other half. This is really going to help us understand the pulse of how you feel about attending our event. Okay. Is that good? Can I see a quick thumbs up if you are ready with that? Okay, fantastic. So Please feel free to contact the Emerge team to proceed. If you're ready to join us, then you have the details of our team already on the screen at the moment. Or alternatively, if you can type in your email ID and telephone number in the chat box, someone from our team will be happy to reach out to you. Naturally, we look forward to staying in touch and welcoming you to the network, should you decide to join us, and of course, seeing you in Istanbul. If you have any further questions, please let me know. I'll stick around for the next couple of minutes. I promise to end this in 40 minutes. It's 11:40, so we've actually finished this sharp in 40 minutes. But I'm happy to still take any questions, or if anyone would still like to come in and introduce themselves and make a quick pitch about them and their company, also happy to do that for the next 2 minutes. Anyone that wants to come in at this stage?
Are you willing to share this video after this? Because I just missed the first part of this meeting, so.
Oh, sorry, who's the question from? Justin.
Yes,
Justin,
yeah.
this video is exclusive just for this meeting. No, I'm kidding. Of course not. We're going to absolutely share this with you. We would love for you to have it. My team can reach out to you and we'll share it.
All right, lovely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Anybody else that would want to come in? Anna Ye?
Hello, Marvin. I want to
Yes.
know that before the physical meeting, are they going to launch any online meeting for before that, or just directly the physical meeting in Istanbul?
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. It's a great question. And I don't know if there is an appetite for an online meet. In these times, everybody's desperate to meet in person and have that physical interaction. I'm actually surprised that we have 50 attendees here for this orientation meet. But it's a good suggestion. Maybe we can consider an engagement. So we've done this for our other networks during COVID. We had a full schedule in place. We had a full 3-day conference where members had the opportunity to schedule their meetings through the app, and they were able to do their one-to-ones as well. But is there still an appetite in today's environment for online meetings? I don't know, but definitely something for us to think about. And yeah, thanks for suggesting that.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Gerard, come in.
Yeah, hi, Gerard again. Sorry, I
Yes.
have so many questions. I sent
Sure.
you a private message in the chat. I'm not
Okay.
sure if I should ask here. I'm actually wondering currently, is there somebody in Gabon, Gabon? Do you have a member there right now?
In Gabon, I do not believe we have a member there yet, but I do
okay.
know that we've probably received some interest. So maybe we can introduce you to the party that was interested and inquired about our network.
Thank you, Melvin. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. If you had posted questions earlier on the chat screen for me, I have not had a chance to see them. So you may want to come in and ask it again, or my team will look at these questions and try to respond to you individually outside of this meet. Yes. Anyone else? Okay. Great. So maybe I can see Saeed Ali. Go ahead. Come in and go ahead. Who was that trying to say something?
This
Go
is
ahead.
Omar State and calling. This is from India Shipping, Bombay.
Okay.
I was wondering, in this list of 61 participants we have today, how many are from the African continent? Would you have any idea?
I don't have that list with me, but happy to share that with you once this chat has ended. So just also so you all know, none of these attendees of today are members of the network. This is an orientation meet where we are introducing the network and giving you information about what we're doing and when we will be launching and things like that. So these are not our members, but are interested members who are potential to come on board. Okay. Fantastic. Anybody else wants to come in? Yonala, do you want to come in again and say anything more?
Yeah, I want to thank you again for allowing us to participate and to tell you that I really appreciate that this was a very short and very straight meeting. You gave us the right information in order to save time in our field of work. Time is money, so I really appreciate that you managed to keep everything under time. And I have questions, but you already answered to them based on my other colleagues. Thank you. We will consider it and hope to see you all guys in Istanbul next year.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks, Nal. I appreciate those comments. Vichai, I see your hands are up. Go ahead.
Yes. Marvin?
Yes, you can very quickly introduce yourself as well and where you're from, and then go for the question. Yes.
Yes, my name is Vichai from Trading Express Thailand. And we are head office in Singapore, listed in stock market. We are looking for the joint member, but the alliance that we're looking for is for the Africa and the Middle East. So far, I didn't heard about you mention about your network, your member, because we are very poor in that area. Do you have any situation to so far how many members in this Africa and Middle East area? Because we quite have a lot of members in the Asia, quite a lot, but we need some Africa and the Middle East. Do you have any potential, any details, or any for us to look that we have benefit from this network? Okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you,
yeah, thanks for the question. Naturally, that's the number one concern. You want to join a network for Africa and Middle East, and you're looking to meet members from the region. So once again, and I don't want anyone to misunderstand, this meeting or this orientation is not with our members. So our members are not here, but the information about our members is transparent and public, and we'd be happy to send this to anyone that requires it. So we have, I think, about 22 odd members at the moment from the region, from Africa and Middle East, and the remaining members are from outside looking to connect to Africa and Middle East. So we're at 36 members at the moment, and we are profiling another, in fact, about 50 members that we are profiling in addition. Naturally, not all of them are going to come on board, but you'll definitely be meeting members from Africa and the Middle East in Istanbul. Okay. Manisha?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Hi, this is Manisha Saxena here from India. I just have a question that you said you're limited to 4 to 5 members from India and China and all. So is the quota finished, or you still have the people, joining? I mean, they can join you.
Yes, we are. So we'd have to look at it with the region. I believe in India, we already have 3 or 4. So we may have one more opportunity from India, but please reach out to my team and then they will guide you through the steps, and we'll find a way.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, this is Shagun from Bangladesh, Bird Smart Modal Services Limited. Can you please tell me that how many members you have in Bangladesh right now?
I believe we have 1 member from Bangladesh at the moment. I don't know who that member is, but again, we'll be happy to share the full list of all our members with you by email.
That's all. I am already member of UOL, JC Trans, OLO, and please send me your company procedure, and if there is any application to submit, or what is the quantum and rates per year, so that we will think about it.
Okay, fantastic. I see an old friend of mine, Tony Bucci from Italy. Want to come in and say hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
Okay?
All well. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Do you like me to say something about us?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, your company, and where you're from, and maybe a quick specialty.
Okay, this is Tony Bucci. I'm from A-Class Worldwide in Italy. We are specialized, our core business is air freight and sea freight. We've been in the market since 1978. We are now, not now, but from 2016, part of the Faircam Group, which is a big company. Faircam means rail and truck. And they have over 117 branches in Italy, Europe, and the Mediterranean area. And we are completely independent, although we belong to this group. But for us, it's a very good opportunity, because this will give us the setup and the possibility to serve our customers from the logistic point of view for pickup and delivery throughout all Europe, not only Italy. We are obviously, we have bonded warehouses. We are IATA, FMC registered, MVOCC, and what else? Nothing. Nice to be with you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay, I guess that's about it. I'm ready to take leave and happy to reach out to each one of you separately. All my numbers is available, and so let's connect again, and looking forward to seeing you all in Istanbul soon.
Okay.
Thank you, Melvin. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Take
Thank
care.
you all for
Bye.
joining.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Yilmaz, for this beautiful session. Thank you.
Hello,
Thank
Melvin.
you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Melvin.
Yeah,
Thank you.
this is Rajendra from Ludhiana, India. I just want to know about your team's mail ID or contact details.
Okay. We had that flashed on the screen. Maybe can we go back on that slide so that we can have him taken down?
I just joined a few minutes back. I could not accept that screenshot. Please, could you please send me the mail? I will share my email ID.
Okay, Yunus, are you able to go back on that screen, or do you want to just quickly type it out for him?
Yes, sure. Of course.
Okay. Sorry, what was your name again? I don't see you on the screen.
Brajendra Singh from Max
Brajendra Singh. Okay, fine. Someone will reach out to you and share the details.
Right. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thank you, guys. See you all.
All right. Thanks,
Okay,
Melvin.
bye-bye.
Stay safe.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Melvin.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.